Touch that leaves her begging. Master these 9 seductive techniques. Ready to turn up the heat? Today, I'm unveiling 7 seductive techniques guaranteed to leave her craving more. Master the art of provocative touch that sends shivers down her spine and leaves her begging for your next move. We'll dive into the electrifying details of each technique, crafted to intensify your touch and maximize pleasure. Get ready for a steamy session that will transform your approach and leave a lasting impression. 1. Gentle nipple caress. Gentle caresses can be incredibly stimulating when applied thoughtfully. When touching her nipples through her clothing, use soft, teasing strokes that gently press and release. This type of touch is not only physically stimulating but also builds sexual tension and anticipation. The fabric between your fingers and her skin adds a layer of subtlety to your caresses, making the sensation slightly less direct but equally exciting. The indirect touch can amplify her anticipation as she waits for the moments when you might choose to intensify the pressure or perhaps shift the fabric slightly for more direct contact. When engaging in this kind of touch, be responsive to her reactions. Look for signs of pleasure such as deepening breath or small moans and adjust your technique accordingly. Keeping the touch light and playful can prolong the build-up and make the eventual transition to more direct contact even more pleasurable. 2. The slow undress. The slow undress involves much more than simply removing clothing. It's an act of intimacy that communicates desire and attention to detail. As you gently remove each piece of her clothing, take the time to explore and appreciate the skin you unveil. This methodical approach helps build anticipation and makes the experience feel more like a cherished ritual than a hurried act. With each new area you expose, pause to deliver soft kisses and light touches. This not only intensifies the physical sensations but also deepens her emotional response, making her feel both treasured and desired. The key is to maintain eye contact and move at a pace that keeps her engaged and connected to every moment. Such attentiveness shows that your focus is entirely on her pleasure and comfort, reinforcing your bond and enhancing the intimacy of your interaction. This approach to undressing can transform a simple act into an exploration of intimacy, making it a deeply personal and enjoyable experience for her. 3. Teasing her inner thighs. The inner thighs are highly sensitive and can be a key area to focus on to build sexual anticipation. Gently stroking this area with the tips of your fingers can elicit a strong arousal response due to the proximity to more intimate parts. Start with light, almost ticklish touches that gradually increase in pressure. The variance in touch not only keeps her guessing but also intensifies her sensation and anticipation for more direct contact. As you explore this area, watch her responses. Her body language and breathing can guide your actions. This kind of touch should be slow and deliberate, allowing time for the sensations to build and for her to become more attuned to every contact. The gradual buildup not only enhances the physical pleasure but also plays on her emotions, heightening her overall experience. 4. Sensual lip brushing. Before engaging in a deeper kiss, start with a soft, sensual brushing of your lips against hers. This light contact is a tease, a promise of more to come, which can make the ensuing kiss feel even more intense and desired. The softness of the initial contact contrasts sharply with the passion of a deep kiss, making the transition between the two extraordinarily striking. To enhance this experience, you can slightly part your lips during the light brushing, allowing her to feel your breath against her mouth. This adds a layer of intimacy and can significantly heighten the anticipation. The subtlety of this approach lies in its simplicity and the promise it holds, which can be incredibly arousing. Maintain close physical proximity during this exchange to allow for a seamless transition to more passionate kissing. The key is in the build-up and the contrast in sensations between the soft brushes and the more intense deep kissing that follows. Enjoying the video? Give it a like and tell us what you think. And if you're looking for tailored advice, our free dating strategy call will teach you how to meet more women and confidently navigate the dating scene. Reserve your session through the pinned comment. 5. Teasing her panty line. Tracing the edge of her panties with your fingertips is a provocative touch that can send shivers down her spine. This touch should be executed with care and precision, as the areas around the panty line are extremely sensitive. The slight pressure of your fingertips combined with the anticipation of more direct touches creates a powerful mix of excitement and desire. As you trace, vary the pressure and speed to gauge her responsiveness. The teasing nature of this touch serves to heighten her arousal and focus her attention on the sensations you're creating. It's a way to explore boundaries while maintaining a teasing distance, which can be incredibly stimulating. Keep your movements light and deliberate, letting the anticipation build. The key here is to provoke a sense of yearning for more substantial contact, making her body respond with increased sensitivity. This approach not only enhances the physical pleasure but also deepens her emotional engagement as she anticipates your next move. 6. Buttock caress. The buttocks are another highly sensitive area that can be incredibly responsive to gentle caresses. Approach this touch with a focus on tenderness and care, using slow circular motions to massage and gently squeeze. This kind of touch can be both soothing and arousing, offering a mix of comfort and excitement. Engage in this caress with mindfulness, ensuring that every motion contributes to a sense of relaxation and pleasure. The slow movements not only allow her to adjust and relax into the touch but also build anticipation and depth in the physical connection. This touch should communicate your appreciation for her body and enhance her feelings of being desired and admired. Incorporating occasional gentle pressure can vary the intensity of the caress, adding a layer of complexity to the sensations. Watch her responses closely and adapt your touch accordingly to ensure the experience is both enjoyable and respectful of her boundaries. 7. Neck nibble. Nibbling on her neck just below her ear can be an electrifying experience for her, combining the softness of your lips with the slight edge of your teeth. This area is particularly sensitive due to the thin skin and proximity to erogenous zones, making it an ideal spot for gentle, playful bites. Start with soft kisses and gradually introduce light nibbling, paying close attention to how she reacts. The mix of sensations, from warm breaths to the gentle grazing of teeth, can significantly heighten arousal and deepen the intimate connection. It's a tactile expression of desire and playfulness that can transform a simple gesture into a deeply sensual experience. Maintain communication throughout, ensuring she is comfortable and enjoying the experience. This touch is not just about physical pleasure but also about creating a moment that feels safe, exciting, and intimately shared. The key is in the delicate balance of softness and assertiveness, making the experience uniquely thrilling. 8. Kissing the back of her knees. The back of the knees is an often overlooked area that can be incredibly sensitive to touch due to the thin skin and proximity to nerve endings. Placing slow, lingering kisses in this area can be a surprising and deeply arousing action that heightens her sensory experience. Begin by gently caressing the area with your hands to introduce a sense of touch, then gradually move to soft, tender kisses. The unexpectedness of focusing on such a unique spot can elicit a powerful response and make the experience more thrilling. The sensation of your lips against this hidden area, combined with the softness of your breath, can intensify the intimacy of the moment. This type of kiss is not only physically stimulating but also shows a level of attentiveness and creativity in your approach to intimacy. It communicates that you cherish every part of her body, even those that are seldom acknowledged, enhancing her feelings of being adored and valued. Incorporating this into your repertoire of intimate gestures can add a layer of depth to your physical connection, making the interactions between you and your partner more varied and exciting. It's a delicate exploration that can lead to a deeper emotional bond, reinforcing the unique chemistry you share. 9. Fingertip drifting. Fingertip drifting is a subtle yet incredibly sensual way to tease and tantalize her senses. This gentle touch involves barely grazing her skin with the tips of your fingers, creating a trail of tingles that can leave her longing for more. This light contact is less about the pressure and more about the anticipation it builds, making each touch feel more pronounced and each moment more intimate. Start this tactile exploration at one point, perhaps along her arm or the small of her back, and let your fingertips wander slowly, tracing invisible lines across her body. The unpredictability of your movements can keep her guessing and increase her sensitivity to each touch. This technique is especially effective in areas where her skin is particularly responsive, such as along the sides of her neck, the inner wrists, or the calves. This drifting touch not only heightens her physical responses but also plays with her anticipation and desire. It's a way to communicate your affection and attraction without words, relying instead on the language of touch and sensation. By maintaining a light, teasing pressure, you make the interaction playful and engaging, which can deepen the connection and enhance mutual attraction. Incorporating this gentle, explorative touch into moments of intimacy can significantly enhance the sensory experience for her, making the connection between you both more dynamic and electric. It's a testament to the power of subtlety and physical interactions, proving that sometimes less is indeed more when it comes to touch. So now that you know those methods, what's next for you? Discover how to tell when she wants you to like her or learn what she's thinking when she stares at you. The power of touch, mastering seductive techniques. Physical touch is a powerful tool in the art of seduction, capable of conveying emotions, building attraction, and deepening intimacy. Yet, many men overlook the subtle nuances that can make touch a potent force in their interactions with women. As Pamela Raquel, I'm here to guide you through the intricate dance of using touch to create a connection that is both meaningful and magnetic. This comprehensive guide will explore various techniques and insights to help you master the art of seductive touch. 1. Understanding the basics of seductive touch. Touch is one of the most primal forms of communication, capable of expressing feelings that words often cannot. In the context of seduction, it's essential to understand the basics of touch and how it can be used to build attraction and intimacy. The first rule is to be gentle and mindful. Touch should always feel natural and comfortable, not forced or aggressive. Begin with light, casual touches, such as a hand on the shoulder or a gentle tap on the arm. These initial touches help establish a connection and gauge her comfort level. Pay attention to her responses and adjust accordingly. The key is to create a sense of comfort and safety, paving the way for deeper, more intimate touches as your relationship progresses. 2. Exploring different types of touch. Different types of touch convey different messages, and understanding these nuances is crucial for mastering the art of seductive touch. Here are some key types of touch to consider. Light touch. This includes gentle, fleeting touches that convey warmth and interest. It's often used in the early stages of attraction. Lingering touch. A touch that lasts a little longer, such as a hand resting on her back, can indicate a deeper interest and comfort level. Intimate touch. This involves more personal areas, like the lower back or face, and is usually reserved for moments of increased intimacy and trust. Experiment with these different types of touch to see how she responds. Each woman is unique, and finding the right balance is key to effective and respectful seduction. 3. The role of consent in touch. Consent is the cornerstone of any physical interaction, especially in the context of seduction. It's crucial to ensure that your touch is always welcomed and comfortable for her. Pay close attention to her verbal and nonverbal cues. If she seems uncomfortable or pulls away, it's important to respect her boundaries and refrain from further touch. Ask for permission in a way that feels natural and respectful. For example, saying, "Is it okay if I put my arm around you?" can help create a sense of mutual respect and trust. Remember, touch should be a shared and enjoyable experience for both parties, and respecting her comfort and boundaries is essential. 4. Subtle touches that send strong messages. Sometimes, the most powerful touches are the subtlest. Small, seemingly insignificant touches can convey a wealth of meaning and build a deep connection. Here are some examples. Touching her hand. A light touch on her hand while talking can convey interest and create a sense of closeness. Brushing her arm. Gently brushing her arm as you walk can signal affection and increase physical intimacy without being overt. Touching her hair. Lightly touching her hair or tucking a strand behind her ear can be an intimate gesture that shows care and attraction. These subtle touches, when done with sensitivity and respect, can send strong messages of interest and affection, helping to build a deeper connection. 5. Incorporating touch in everyday conversations. Integrating touch into everyday conversations can enhance your connection and build a sense of intimacy. Use touch to emphasize your words and create a stronger bond. For example, a light touch on her arm when making a point or a gentle pat on the back when sharing a laugh can enhance your interaction and convey warmth and interest. The key is to make touch feel natural and part of your regular interactions. Over time, these small gestures will help build a deeper sense of connection and intimacy, creating a foundation for more profound physical and emotional closeness. 6. Navigating the zones of sensitivity. Different areas of the body respond differently to touch, and understanding these zones of sensitivity can help you navigate physical interactions more effectively. Here are some key zones to consider. Hands and arms. These areas are often safe for initial touches and can help build comfort and connection. Back and shoulders. Gentle touches on the back or shoulders can convey support and affection, and are usually well received. Face and neck. These areas are more intimate and should be approached with care and respect, usually reserved for deeper levels of connection. Lower back and waist. Touching these areas can signal a deeper interest and should be approached gradually and with attention to her comfort level. Understanding these zones and respecting her boundaries will help you use touch in a way that is both sensitive and effective. 7. Timing and context. When to intensify touch. Timing and context are crucial in determining when to intensify touch. Pay attention to the flow of your interaction and her comfort level. Moments of shared laughter, deep conversation, or emotional connection are often the best times to increase the intensity of your touch. For example, during a moment of shared laughter, a gentle touch on the shoulder or a playful nudge can enhance the connection. In more serious or intimate moments, a touch on the lower back or holding her hand can convey deeper feelings and strengthen your bond. The key is to be mindful of the context and her responses, adjusting your approach to match the moment. 8. Feedback and adjustment, reading her reactions. Reading her reactions to your touch is crucial for ensuring that your interactions are comfortable and enjoyable for both of you. Pay attention to her body language and verbal responses. Does she lean into your touch, or does she pull away? Does she smile and maintain eye contact, or does she seem uncomfortable or distracted? Use her reactions as feedback to adjust your approach. If she responds positively, you can gradually increase the intensity and frequency of your touch. If she seems uncomfortable or hesitant, it's important to respect her boundaries and take a step back. The goal is to create a comfortable and enjoyable experience that builds connection and intimacy. Mastering the art of seductive touch requires patience, sensitivity, and respect. By understanding the nuances of touch and paying attention to her cues, you can build a deeper, more meaningful connection that enhances both physical and emotional intimacy. Remember, touch is a powerful tool in building attraction and connection, and when used with care and respect, it can create lasting and fulfilling relationships. If you found these insights helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more tips and insights on deepening your connections and creating meaningful relationships. Let's continue this journey together towards building stronger, more fulfilling connections. Stay tuned for more videos that delve into the intricacies of relationships and intimacy. Touch techniques that trigger desire. Touch is an incredibly powerful tool in the realm of attraction and intimacy. It has the ability to convey emotions, establish connections, and ignite deep-seated desires. For men seeking to create a magnetic pull between themselves and their partners, understanding and mastering the art of touch can be transformative. This video explores various touch techniques that trigger desire and provides actionable advice to help you enhance your intimate relationships. 1. The science of touch and attraction. Touch is more than just a physical sensation, it's a profound means of communication that affects our emotional and physiological states. Scientific studies have shown that touch releases oxytocin, the love hormone, which fosters bonding and increases feelings of affection and trust. When used skillfully, touch can evoke a sense of warmth and safety, setting the stage for deeper emotional and physical connections. Understanding the science behind touch allows you to leverage its power in your interactions. When you touch someone in a considerate and intentional way, you're not just engaging their skin, you're connecting with their emotions and contributing to a mutual sense of intimacy and desire. 2. Strategic placement of touch during interaction. The placement of your touch can significantly influence the level of intimacy in your interactions. Certain areas of the body, such as the hands, arms, and back, are generally safer and more neutral for initiating touch. These areas can help establish a sense of comfort and trust. As your relationship progresses, more intimate areas like the lower back, shoulders, and thighs can be gently incorporated to deepen the connection. Each touch should be purposeful and convey your intentions, whether it's to show support, appreciation, or attraction. 3. Creating anticipation through touch. Anticipation is a powerful component of desire. By using touch to create a sense of expectation and suspense, you can enhance the excitement and longing in your interactions. Light, teasing touches that linger just a moment longer than usual can build anticipation and heighten desire. For example, a gentle touch on her arm while you're engaged in conversation can leave her wanting more. The key is to be subtle and let your touches be a preview of deeper, more intimate contact. This technique keeps the connection exciting and leaves her eager for what's to come. 4. Enhancing emotional connection through physical contact. Touch is an intimate way to communicate your feelings and strengthen your emotional bond. A comforting hug, a reassuring pat on the back, or a tender caress can convey support, affection, and empathy in ways that words often cannot. To enhance your emotional connection, focus on touches that are meaningful and nurturing. Pay attention to her responses and adjust your approach to ensure she feels valued and cherished. Consistent, affectionate touch helps to reinforce your emotional closeness and builds a foundation of trust and intimacy. 5. The do's and don'ts of seductive touch. When it comes to seductive touch, there are important guidelines to keep in mind. Do. Start with light, non-intrusive touches to gauge her comfort level. Pay attention to her body language and verbal cues. Use touch to enhance rather than dominate the interaction. Be mindful of the context and setting. What's appropriate in one situation may not be in another. Don't. Avoid aggressive or forceful touches that can make her feel uncomfortable or pressured. Don't overstep personal boundaries or touch areas that she's not comfortable with. Refrain from touching too frequently or in a way that feels insincere or manipulative. By adhering to these guidelines, you can ensure that your touch is welcomed and appreciated, enhancing the connection rather than detracting from it. 6. Escalating intimacy with confidence. Confidence is key when it comes to escalating intimacy through touch. It's important to be aware of her reactions and to proceed with a balance of assertiveness and sensitivity. Start with small, casual touches and gradually increase their intensity and intimacy as you gauge her comfort and response. For instance, a light touch on her hand can transition to a more intimate caress or a playful tickle. The goal is to build up the level of intimacy gradually, ensuring that each step feels natural and consensual. Confidence in your touch conveys that you're comfortable and attentive, which can greatly enhance her sense of attraction and desire. 7. Cultivating a touch-positive atmosphere. Creating an environment where touch is a natural and welcome part of your interactions can significantly enhance your connection. This involves fostering a sense of comfort and trust, where touch is used as a means of expressing affection, support, and desire. Encourage open communication about preferences and boundaries, and be attentive to her cues and responses. A touch-positive atmosphere is one where both partners feel free to express their feelings through touch, knowing that it will be received with warmth and understanding. 8. Troubleshooting common touch mistakes. Even with the best intentions, it's possible to make mistakes when it comes to touch. Here are some common pitfalls and how to avoid them. Over-reliance on touch. Touch should complement your words and actions, not replace them. Ensure that your touch aligns with the overall context and communication. Ignoring cues. Pay close attention to her body language and verbal cues. If she seems uncomfortable or unresponsive, adjust your approach immediately. Inappropriate timing. Be mindful of the timing and setting for your touch. What's appropriate in a private, intimate setting may not be suitable in public or during a serious conversation. By being aware of these common mistakes and making adjustments as needed, you can ensure that your touch is always a positive and enriching aspect of your relationship. Mastering the art of touch can profoundly impact your relationship, creating deeper emotional connections and triggering intense desire. By understanding the science of touch, strategically placing your touches, creating anticipation, and enhancing emotional bonds, you can build a touch-positive atmosphere that fosters intimacy and attraction. Remember to approach touch with confidence and sensitivity, and be open to learning and adapting to your partner's needs and responses. For more tips and advice on building deeper connections and enhancing your intimate relationships, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Your journey to a more fulfilling and passionate relationship begins with the power of touch. Leaving her wanting more. Seductive touch secrets. In the dance of seduction, touch plays a pivotal role. It's an art form that, when mastered, can leave a woman wanting more, craving the next encounter. Touch isn't just about physical contact, it's about creating an emotional and sensual connection that lingers in her mind long after the interaction. In this video, we'll explore how to use touch to build desire incrementally, ensuring that each moment together leaves her yearning for more. 1. The Art of the Tease, Touch Edition. Teasing through touch is a subtle yet powerful way to build anticipation and desire. It involves light, playful, and almost accidental touches that hint at intimacy without fully committing to it. This could be a gentle brush of your fingers along her arm or a playful nudge that leaves her wondering if it was intentional. The key here is restraint. Keep your touches light and brief, enough to spark curiosity and a hint of electricity. This kind of touch teases the senses and sets the stage for deeper, more meaningful contact later on. It's about creating a sense of mystery and leaving her mind to wander about what's to come. 2. Maintaining momentum with intermittent touch. Building desire is about keeping the momentum steady without overwhelming her. Intermittent touch is a technique where you make occasional physical contact that keeps her engaged and aware of your presence. This could be a casual hand on her back as you guide her through a doorway or a gentle squeeze of her hand during a conversation. These touches should be spaced out enough to avoid predictability but frequent enough to maintain a connection. By interspersing your interactions with these gentle touches, you maintain a physical and emotional link that keeps her wanting more, eager for the next touch. 3. Using touch to build tension. Touch can be an incredibly effective way to build sexual tension. The idea is to use touch to hint at what's possible without crossing boundaries. This could involve running your fingers lightly over the back of her neck or tracing a path along her collarbone with a feather-light touch. Focus on areas that are sensitive yet not overly intimate. The anticipation created by these touches can build a potent sense of longing. The trick is to create an environment where every touch is charged with potential, making her crave more intimate contact as the tension builds. 4. The impact of unexpected touch. Unexpected touches can be exhilarating, sparking excitement and interest. These are the touches she doesn't see coming but that leave a lasting impression. It could be a sudden playful poke during a conversation or a surprise kiss on the hand when she's least expecting it. These touches keep the interaction lively and unpredictable. They add an element of surprise that keeps her on her toes, wondering what delightful touch might come next. This unpredictability can be incredibly alluring and keeps the excitement alive. 5. Balancing affection and desire. It's crucial to strike the right balance between affectionate and desirous touch. Affectionate touches are gentle and comforting, like a reassuring pat on the back or a tender caress of the cheek. These build trust and emotional connection. On the other hand, touches that convey desire are more intentional and can include a lingering hand on her waist or a gentle caress that lasts just a bit longer than usual. Balancing these types of touch ensures that she feels cared for while also sensing a deeper level of attraction and intimacy. 6. Transitioning touch from playful to intimate. Transitioning your touch from playful to intimate is an art that requires timing and sensitivity. Start with light, playful touches that are non-threatening and build rapport. Gradually, as the connection deepens, shift to more intimate touches that convey a desire for closeness. For instance, a playful nudge can become a lingering hand on her arm, which can then transition to a soft touch on her cheek. The gradual progression from playful to intimate helps in building a sense of trust and deepening the emotional and physical connection. 7. Reinforcing connection without words. Touch is a powerful tool for reinforcing connection without the need for words. A gentle squeeze of her hand can convey support, while a light touch on the shoulder can show empathy. These nonverbal cues strengthen the bond and communicate your feelings in a profound way. This type of touch builds an unspoken understanding and emotional intimacy. It shows that you are attuned to her needs and feelings, fostering a deeper connection that goes beyond words. 8. Keeping her guessing with varied touches. Variety is key to keeping touch exciting and intriguing. Mix up your touches to keep her guessing and engaged. This could range from a firm hug to a playful poke, a tender kiss on the forehead to a teasing touch on the back of her hand. By varying your touches, you keep the interaction dynamic and prevent it from becoming monotonous. Each new touch brings a fresh wave of excitement and anticipation, ensuring that she remains interested and eager for more. Mastering the art of touch can transform your interactions and deepen your connection with the women in your life. By using these techniques, you can leave her wanting more, ensuring that each encounter is memorable and filled with anticipation. Remember, touch is a language of its own, capable of conveying affection, desire, and intimacy without a single word. Hands-on, crafting irresistible physical connections. Hello, my name is Pamela Raquel, and today I'm here to help you delve into the world of touch. Physical connection is a powerful tool in the realm of relationships, and knowing how to use it effectively can make a significant difference in how you interact with women. In this video, we will explore how to create irresistible connections through thoughtful and intentional touch, ensuring you communicate desire and affection in a way that is both compelling and respectful. So, let's dive in. 1. First touch, making a memorable impact. The first touch can be a game changer in any relationship. It sets the tone and establishes a level of comfort and connection. Whether it's a gentle brush of the hand or a reassuring pat on the back, the first touch should be subtle yet significant. This initial contact can create a lasting impression and signal your interest without being overwhelming. When you touch a woman for the first time, it's essential to be mindful of her personal space and comfort level. Aim for a touch that feels natural and appropriate to the situation. A light touch on the arm or shoulder during a conversation can convey warmth and attentiveness. Make sure your touch is brief and gentle to avoid making her feel uncomfortable or pressured. This initial connection can pave the way for deeper, more meaningful interactions as your relationship progresses. 2. The link between touch and emotional health. Physical touch is not just about attraction, it's also crucial for emotional health. Human touch releases oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone, which promotes feelings of bonding and emotional well-being. When you engage in thoughtful physical contact, you're not only expressing affection but also contributing to a sense of security and connection. For men looking to deepen their relationships, understanding the emotional impact of touch is vital. Regular physical contact, such as holding hands or gentle caresses, can help to reduce stress and anxiety, fostering a more positive and intimate bond. By making touch a regular part of your interactions, you can enhance both your emotional connection and overall relationship satisfaction. 3. Hand gestures that convey interest and intent. Hand gestures can speak volumes about your interest and intentions without uttering a single word. The way you use your hands can communicate confidence, warmth, and genuine affection. For example, a gentle touch on her lower back as you guide her through a crowd can demonstrate protectiveness and care. When interacting with a woman, use open and inviting hand gestures. Avoid crossing your arms or hiding your hands in your pockets, as these actions can signal disinterest or discomfort. Instead, keep your hands relaxed and visible, ready to engage in a touch that feels natural and spontaneous. These subtle cues can help to convey your interest and make your interactions more engaging and dynamic. 4. Sustaining attraction through consistent physical contact. Consistency is key when it comes to maintaining attraction through touch. Regular physical contact helps to build trust and reinforce your connection. Small, everyday touches like a gentle squeeze of her hand or a playful nudge can keep the spark alive and show that you are attentive to her needs and feelings. It's important to find a balance between spontaneous touches and those that are more intentional. Being consistent in your physical affection helps to create a sense of reliability and comfort in the relationship. Whether it's a morning hug or an affectionate touch during a conversation, these gestures can help to sustain the emotional and physical attraction between you and your partner. 5. The psychology behind effective touch. Understanding the psychology behind touch can enhance your ability to connect with women on a deeper level. Touch communicates much more than words ever can. It can convey comfort, security, and attraction. The right kind of touch can make a woman feel valued and understood, creating a bond that words alone cannot achieve. Different types of touch can evoke different emotional responses. For instance, a soft, lingering touch can create feelings of intimacy and affection, while a firm touch can convey confidence and strength. By being mindful of the type of touch you use, you can communicate your feelings more effectively and deepen the emotional connection with your partner. 6. Touch in public versus private settings. The context in which you touch a woman can significantly affect how the gesture is perceived. Touch in public settings should be more reserved and respectful, taking into account the presence of others and the social norms of the environment. A simple handhold or a light touch on the arm can be appropriate and effective in conveying affection without drawing undue attention. In private settings, you have more freedom to explore deeper levels of touch. This is where you can be more intimate and expressive, using touch to build a stronger emotional and physical connection. Whether it's a gentle massage or a tender caress, private moments allow you to deepen your bond in ways that public settings might not permit. 7. Respecting boundaries while being bold. One of the most important aspects of using touch effectively is respecting boundaries. It's crucial to be aware of your partner's comfort level and to ensure that your touch is always welcome and appropriate. Pay attention to her body language and verbal cues, and never push beyond what she is comfortable with. At the same time, don't be afraid to be bold in your affection. Women appreciate a man who is confident and assertive in his physical expressions, as long as it is done with respect and sensitivity. Bold touches, when done appropriately, can create a sense of excitement and passion in the relationship. The key is to balance assertiveness with attentiveness to her needs and boundaries. 8. Advanced techniques for deepening intimacy. For those looking to take their physical connection to the next level, there are advanced techniques that can help to deepen intimacy and enhance your relationship. Techniques such as tantric touch, which focuses on slow, deliberate, and meaningful contact, can create a profound sense of connection and understanding between partners. Exploring different types of touch, such as gentle stroking, kneading, and pressing, can help to stimulate different sensations and emotions. These techniques can create a deeper physical and emotional bond, making your interactions more fulfilling and intimate. The goal is to use touch as a way to explore and understand each other's bodies and emotions, creating a more meaningful and connected relationship. The power of touch. By understanding the power of touch and how to use it effectively, you can create more meaningful and irresistible connections with women. Remember, touch is a powerful tool that can communicate affection, desire, and emotional support in ways that words cannot. Whether it's a simple touch on the arm or a more intimate caress, the way you use your hands can significantly impact your relationships. So, take these tips to heart and start incorporating more thoughtful and intentional touch into your interactions. Your ability to connect physically and emotionally will not only improve your relationships but also enhance your overall well-being. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips and advice on creating deeper, more fulfilling connections with the women in your life. Feel free to make adjustments or let me know if there's anything specific you'd like to add. Touch dynamics, enhancing attraction through physical contact. Touch is one of the most powerful tools in building attraction and deepening connections in romantic relationships. It transcends words, conveying emotions and intentions that can create a profound bond between partners. For men looking to foster a deeper connection with women, understanding the dynamics of touch is crucial. This video delves into the various aspects of touch in romantic interactions, offering practical insights and strategies to enhance attraction and build a stronger, more intimate relationship. 1. Decoding her touch language. Understanding a woman's touch language is the first step in using physical contact to enhance attraction. Women often communicate their comfort and interest through subtle touches. A light touch on the arm, a playful nudge, or a lingering handshake can indicate varying levels of interest and comfort. Pay attention to her body language and the context of the touch. For instance, if she initiates touch during a conversation, it could be a sign that she is comfortable and interested in you. On the other hand, if she avoids physical contact or seems uncomfortable, it's important to respect her boundaries and give her space. By being attuned to these signals, you can better understand her feelings and respond appropriately, fostering a sense of mutual respect and connection. 2. Mirroring techniques in physical interaction. Mirroring, the act of subtly copying another person's movements and gestures, is a powerful technique in building rapport and enhancing attraction. When done naturally, mirroring can create a sense of synchronicity and understanding between you and your partner. Start by observing her body language and touch habits. If she touches her hair or adjusts her position, you can mirror these actions in a subtle manner. This technique helps in creating a comfortable and familiar environment, making her feel understood and connected. However, it's important to keep it natural and not overdo it, as forced or exaggerated mirroring can come across as insincere or awkward. 3. The ethics of touch in seduction. While touch can be a powerful tool in seduction, it's essential to approach it with ethics and respect. Consent is paramount in any interaction involving physical contact. Always ensure that your partner is comfortable and willing to engage in touch, and never pressure or force physical contact. Communicate openly about boundaries and respect them at all times. Understanding and respecting her comfort level is crucial in building trust and ensuring that your interactions are positive and enjoyable for both parties. Ethical touch fosters a healthy and respectful relationship, laying the foundation for deeper emotional and physical connections. 4. Cues to progress or pause in physical intimacy. Recognizing cues to either progress or pause in physical intimacy is vital in maintaining a respectful and comfortable relationship. Positive cues, such as leaning in closer, smiling, or maintaining eye contact, can indicate that she is comfortable with progressing to more intimate touches. Conversely, negative cues like pulling away, crossing arms, or avoiding eye contact suggest that she may not be ready for further physical intimacy. Pay attention to these signals and adjust your approach accordingly. By being mindful of her comfort level and responding to her cues, you can build a more trusting and intimate relationship. 5. Building trust through consistent gestures. Consistent, thoughtful gestures can significantly enhance attraction and build trust in a relationship. Simple actions like holding hands, giving a gentle hug, or offering a reassuring touch on the back can convey care and commitment. Consistency in these gestures reinforces your intentions and helps create a sense of security and reliability. Over time, these small acts of physical affection can strengthen the emotional bond between you and your partner, making her feel valued and appreciated. 6. Cultural considerations in touch. Cultural norms and expectations play a significant role in how touch is perceived and received in romantic interactions. Different cultures have varying levels of comfort with physical contact, and it's essential to be aware of these differences when engaging in touch. Take the time to understand her cultural background and the appropriate ways to express physical affection within that context. Respecting cultural norms shows sensitivity and respect, fostering a deeper connection and avoiding misunderstandings. By being culturally aware, you can navigate physical interactions with more confidence and respect, enhancing attraction and intimacy. 7. Long-term strategies for keeping the spark alive. Maintaining physical connection over the long term is crucial for keeping the spark alive in a relationship. Regularly integrating touch into your daily interactions, such as a warm hug before leaving for work or a gentle touch on the shoulder during a conversation, can help sustain emotional closeness. Plan for intimate moments, such as a relaxing massage or a spontaneous dance in the living room, to keep the physical connection strong. These small but meaningful gestures can help maintain the excitement and intimacy in your relationship, ensuring that the bond between you and your partner continues to grow over time. 8. Celebrating successes in physical connectivity. Celebrating successes in physical connectivity is about acknowledging the positive impact that touch has had on your relationship. Reflect on the moments when touch has deepened your connection, whether it's a comforting hug during tough times or a playful touch that sparked joy. Share these experiences with your partner and express gratitude for the role that physical contact plays in your relationship. Celebrating these successes reinforces the importance of touch and encourages continued efforts to maintain and enhance your physical connection, leading to a more fulfilling and intimate relationship. Touch is a powerful and essential component of attraction and intimacy in romantic relationships. By understanding the dynamics of touch and approaching it with respect and sensitivity, men can foster deeper connections with their partners. Whether through subtle gestures or more intentional acts of physical affection, touch can communicate love, trust, and commitment, enhancing the overall quality of the relationship. Remember, the key to successful physical interaction lies in mutual respect and understanding, ensuring that both partners feel valued and connected. For more tips on enhancing your romantic relationships, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.